Or say, hey guys, it's Klaus. Look at this. What is this? What is this? An IS-3? No, no. What? It's got a V-shaped bottom hull. Is it? Oh, it's that Object 257? No, no, no. It's a T-22 medium. You don't see many of these around. It's driven by Lord. I think he wants us to call him Vader. Lord Vader and his T-22 medium. You don't get to see this tank very much, probably because you don't see a lot of them around. This tank is a subject of controversy. That's right. You know what that means? It means, I'll explain. First of all, how do you get this tank? Well, I don't think you can get it anymore, but there was this mode a while back, a couple of years ago, I forget even what it was called. Some sort of a mode where you had a map and you had two teams and you had to run around and collect flags and deliver flags and protect your little circles where the enemies would have to deliver the flags and this and that. And there was a lot of missions that were involved in that. Wargaming wanted people to play this mode and try it out. It was fun. I played it. I had a great time. And there was these missions you had to complete, weird missions like deliver the flag twice, block 4,000 damage, do 8,000. All these weird missions that you had to complete. And if you completed all of them, you won this tank, the T-22 medium. It was the reward for completing those missions. And so what happened, strangely, is people the mode didn't really catch on. A lot of people didn't play. Oh, yeah. It was called Domination Mode. That's right, because you had to dominate, apparently. It was called Domination Mode. It was fun. But a lot of people didn't play it. And so what happened was, and some clans figured this out, was if you got a whole bunch of your friends on together late at night on the North American server anyway, when the population wasn't that high and you all got on TeamSpeak together and you all started the mode at the same time, you click start together, the chances were really good that you would all end up in the same game in this domination mode. So then you could say, oh, well, my mission is to deliver the flag 2 times. Can you guys don't shoot me, just let me deliver the flags. And your friends would say, ah, okay. And then someone else would say, oh, I need to do 8,000 damage, so can I farm the E100 for 2,500? And then the E100 could go repair, and then I could farm them some more, and then go repair. And you just talk to your buddies and get all the missions done, and then win this tank. Which is, I mean, there's nothing anyone can drop in. It's called drop in with your buddies. Like if you get 20 of you in your clan and you all click start in a random battle at the same time, chances are, occasionally you'll end up in the same game on opposing sides. And to this day, a lot of people do that, and it's an easy way. Let's say you have a mission that you have to block 10,000 damage. And you get your buddies and you all draw, and it just so happens that your buddy in the mouse lands on the opposite team. Well, I mean, there's a lot of random players, so it may not happen, but if you were the last 2 left alive, for example, you might be able to get that mission done a little easier. Things like that could happen. But this was frowned upon, and Wargaming decided that no, this was not in the spirit of the game and against the EULA. And so on some servers the tank was removed and people were banned and given penalties for having won it by cheating. And on the North American server, what they decided to do was, well, it was okay. Whoever won it could keep it, because they really couldn't figure out who cheated and who didn't, quote unquote cheated. But what they did do is they nerfed the shit out of the tank. It was a great reward, as like all these Russian reward tanks are all the fucking best tanks. Even now, the Object 279E, that's going to be the best tank if you can complete the missions now, the regular campaign missions. Well, this thing, as we watch Lord Vader, this is the nerfed version that you're watching now. It was a lot better, but because a lot of people got it through quote-unquote cheating, it was nerfed to shit, quote-unquote, and now this is what, if you happen to have a T-22 medium, this is what you're stuck with. See this thing? It's just horrible. It's and it's got, like I said, this tank is a subject of controversy. So you don't see a lot of them out there because when people play them, there's still to this day a lot. You know, cheater, game rigger, and insults flying around. And it's nice to see one, and I'm sure Lord Vader got his. However he got it, I don't give a shit how he got it. He got it, and he gets to play it. Not very many people get to play it. And come on, it's another Russian fucking tank that drives around and kills everything. Because this is not an American or an Italian or a Polish or a French or a British game. That's the reason. Look at this, Radley Walters and Top Gun. He didn't do a lot of damage, less than 5,000. Look at the Object 430. That's another good one. You can grind that one. And he made some credits. I thought you'd want to see a T-22 medium replay because it's Russia week. And Lord Vader, hats off to you, buddy. That was a great game, and I'm glad you sent it in because probably a lot of people have never ever seen that tank, or don't even know how to get it or whatever. I'm not sure if it's ever been sold or whether it'll ever be available again. There's, like I said, it's a subject of controversy. But this is another Russian tank. Anyone can get this one. This is a T-62A, driven by Aston One-ish. Is that how you say your name? It's Aston, number 1, S-H. Astonish? I guess. I'm astonished that you would spell it like that. And he's from the B-B-B clan. The BBB clan. Shout out to you guys! And he's going to show us how to really, like, you know, those reward tanks and people grinding through missions, spending hours and hours and hours, rigging the missions, dropping in with their buddies so that they can bounce 10,000 damage. You know, just doing it underhandedly. Oh, and let me just point out here, I am not saying that Lord Vader did anything to get his tank. Hats off to you, buddy. That was a great game, and my rant has nothing to do with you. I'm sure you got your tank, however you got it, and that your game was great. And I'm happy you sent it in. Okay? Lord Vader got his tank, and I'm jealous, actually, that you have it, because it looks like a badass tank, and it would be fun to play something different. But let's move on to the T-62A. There's an interesting way here that you can play your Russian tanks, because they are very powerful, so you do want to move up and be aggressive. But you notice here that Astonish from the B-B-B clan has kind of moved up by himself here. No one's come to help him. So why not just fucking drive into a hole like this and say, fuck you guys. I moved up here. Look at his teammates. Look at the ISM, the Scorpion, the other like, look at them all. He's looking at his teammates now going, guys, like, nobody, not even the heavy tanks. The heavy tanks, the ISMs didn't go north. So I'll just sit in this fucking hole. All right? Well, let's see what happens. It's Russia week, so, you know, something's going to happen. Some weird shit. Because it's always weird shit. It's never what you expect. I don't cherry pick the fucking replays like, oh, load your replay on my special website so I can then sort the replays by XP and by total damage so that I can show you the Object 140 replay where he got 13,000 damage and say, look, if you just follow those techniques that he's illustrating, you too could be a Unicom. Yeah, if you just side scrape the way he is and go to J2 just like he did at the beginning of the game and use his hull down technique, then you too could get 13,000 damage. Just roll out and do it. What's wrong with you? Get good. Yeah, let's screw that. Let's watch regular guys play here. Like this guy who's stuck in a fucking hole. Because his teammates didn't come help him. So fuck you, teammates. I'm just going to sit in this freaking hole. Surrounded by the whole fucking enemy team. Okay? What? All of you. Just go to hell. I'm stunned now. I'm in the hole and I'm fucking stunned. I'm fucking stunned again. Whoa, I'm fucking stunned again. That's what you get on this channel, because this is the no bullshit channel where we watch regular guys having regular games, even if they're pathetic. And occasionally, even if they're in Russian tanks. All right? He's going to crawl his ass out of the hole now. And it looks like his team's doing pretty good. Huh? His team's... You don't get to see this in your run-of-the-mill fucking replays. Use his technique. Just go hull down the way he did in the hole. And his spotting assistants, well, you could be a unicom like him using those techniques. Because when you watch those 1 in a million games, it's all about learning how to be as good as them. No, sometimes you get stuck in a fucking hole and things work out like, what the hell is this lightweight doing? Hey, what are you doing, lightweight? Backing up. And he's in a lightweight, so of course he killed the tier 10 medium tank because it's a Russian lightweight. And now you're stunned. And you've disappeared. Well, that's because no one on his team came to this spot. Nobody. Look at the minimap. None of them. They're still not here. It was on his own the whole fucking game. And I wanted to show it. Mama said Klaus's channel was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. And now the troop, the teammates are slowly closing in, trying to find the last Russian T-54 lightweight who's hiding in the bushes somewhere. Could he be here? Could he be there? Where did he go? He was right here a minute ago. He has now disappeared. He must be right there. There he is. Somehow he was there. But he's dead and the game is over. And that's it. That's all you get. Patrol duty, ace tanker, Confederate, 3,000. Now watch this. Wait for it. Wait for it. 5,000 damage due to player assistance. Stuck in a fucking hole. Hoo-ha! 'Cause this is Klaus's world, baby!